Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. A High Court judge has thrown out West Cumbria Mining's plans to dig a new coal mine. Friends of the Earth and other environmental impact groups have hailed it as a huge victory, but alas, it is anything but. And in fact, it's actually worse for the environment than anyone can possibly tell. Because the purpose of this coal mine was not coal to burn to make power. No. It was industrial grade coal that was to be used in steel production. So what does this mean? Well, it means instead of digging your coal locally and spending only a tiny amount of money moving it across to where it's needed, in a new state-of-the-art, very low impact coal mine, where for every tonne of coal extracted they plant a tree to offset that tonne of coal and so forth and make it neutral in terms of carbon, we're going to use exactly the same amount of coal, only this time it will be lower quality coal, which needs much more processing, therefore much more violently disastrous for the atmosphere. The coal we're buying will not be offset by tree planting. It will be just dug up, dirty. It will then have to be travelled halfway around the world, probably from Colombia, say, to be processed in exactly the same way as the local coal would be processed. So, worse for the environment, worse for the earth as a whole, but hey, a moral victory for Friends of the Earth, who, as we know, are all complete morons, because this coal is still going to be needed if we want to make the high-tech steel that we all love so much. You know, the sort of stuff that goes into medical devices, that makes the best scalpels, for example, or goes into pacemakers. This is the sort of high tensile steel we need, the sort that makes bridges work so effectively without falling down and killing people. That sort of stuff. The stuff that goes into buildings to stop them falling down. Because after all, it's not as though we need buildings for anything, is it? Not with all these hundreds of thousands of invaders coming across the English Channel every day. Somebody's got to build them somewhere, and so you need this high tensile steel. Or do they propose not having it? Mud huts, living like peasants back in the Dark Ages. Is that the future that Friends of the Earth foresee? Oh, and if you need an operation, well, let's just hope you don't need an operation, because the rusty old crappy steel that they'll have will probably kill you. But hey-ho, and still no more pacemakers after all. Don't want that nasty, nasty steel made from coal put into your heart to keep it ticking, do we? No, it's better if you die, say Friends of the Earth. What a bunch of absolute fucking morons these people are. Thanks a lot. Bye.